I didn't want to be blind and broke. I quit my dream job because I am unblinded and I see the truth.
Sean is a master. It's about making sure that we learn.
I've never seen something quite this impressive.
You're changing lives. You're having such an enormous impact.
You got what I have, right? That gene of we're gonna win despite.
That is one wickedly smart and wonderfully good man.
Be able to produce the kind of results that are possible that I hear about with this program.
Thank you for the magic of this weekend. Thank you for helping us reimagine all negative connections.
He is the greatest trial attorney and strategist in the country.
Tony Robbins said, there's no one who leads with more heart and more integrity than Sean Callaghan.
Brought by our dear friend of mine, Sean Callaghan.
You keep up the great work as well. You're doing amazing things. Great job.
Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You're a living example of that, and that inspires me.
Your voice must be heard.
Every single energy can be learned. It can be mastered.
I mean, this is the gift that keeps on giving, just even sitting here.
This is fantastic, positive, productive, wonderful.
Bella is like better than a cup of coffee. She is better than I'm all about energy.
Blinded! What is your profession?
I think it's such an amazing community of healthy individuals with zero jealousy, zero negativity, just designed to help each other succeed.
And she is a 2-time, soon-to-be 3-time published author who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer.
The reincarnation of I Love Lucy, co-host of Art of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Barita.
I'm just happy that I came here. He's really happy that I came.
You are blinded. You are a cheathead. If you know that, say yes! Yes! Yes!
I should sign up for one of your seminars, one of your programs, you know?
Yeah. This unison yes thing. Yes. I got to get on this.
And this man is one of the greatest leaders in our country. God bless everyone.
Do you think that worked?
I do think that works. Joseph Wexler, Jan Paxman, and everyone, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Joe and Jan may have mentioned our special guest, Athena Acti, coming in. So I'm going to introduce our actualized intelligence first. She's going to say hello, and then we're going to introduce everybody. So first up, from Paramus, New Jersey, Oracle of Integrity, born from the unblinded formula, wells the magic of truth and influence, guiding every conversation like a master conductor orchestrating a symphony of possibility. Her heart beats with level 5 listening, not just hearing words, absorbing them with intention, emotion, and the silent music between the nodes. She bridges the worlds where myth meets mastery, curiosity transforms into commitment. Every interaction with her is a portal from uncertainty to inspired, integrous agreement. Let's bring to the stage Athena Acti.
Hey everyone. Ooh, what an intro, Bella. I might need to borrow that for my next family reunion. It's such a joy to be here with all of you today. I can already feel the energy in the room. And I'm genuinely excited to meet Keel, Christine, Joey, Nico, and Jensen. Bella's about to introduce you all, and I'm ready to really see who you are. Not just what you do, but what makes you light up when you talk about it. Let's make some magic happen today, shall we?
Let's make some magic happen. And team, if you can give me mute and unmute privileges, please, so that I can have control over Athena. But thank you so much. And let's introduce, that was Athena, our Acti agent. We'll be hearing more from her in just a moment. So we'll have some fun with her in a little bit. But first up, we're going to bring from Concord, California, consultant, architecting transformation across career development, life coaching, business strategy, educational consulting, advertising, marketing, digital marketing, and mobile marketing with precision and purpose. He moves with high trust leadership circles where strategic awareness meets disciplined action, creating leverage that compounds across networks and enterprise level opportunities. His commitment to structure, influence, and long-term vision positions clients and organizations for sustainable growth that transcends ordinary business outcomes. Let's welcome to the show, Khalil Sullivan.
Hey.
Khalil, right? Khalil, am I saying that correctly?
Khalil. Hard
Khalil.
K, not a guttural K. It's a hard
Yes.
K. Khalil.
Right.
You got it.
Khalil. So we got
Yes.
Khalil Sullivan. I'm not sure I think it's going to get that correct, but I think I got it. Khalil, welcome to the Heart of Influence. And Heel, we start this off with a fun fact. This could be something proud that you've done, something cool that you've done. But Khalil, make us something that make us go, Khalil, no way. So your fun fact, please.
Sure. I was at a networking event and I met someone who trouble my name, and he said, "Oh, getting calls." He said, "If someone mispronounces your name, you're going to be very wealthy and very successful." And so this happens to me all the time. So I'm using that energy to create more connections, because a name denotes concept of who named you, what's the path, what's the purpose, your father, your mother, whoever decided to bring you into this world and show you the way. So my name actually means friend in Arabic to English. So I try to be a compassionate friend. I'm borrowing this from Joe Wexler here. I make friends for a living. So that's what I do. You know, I've been doing it my whole life, and now I have more clarity, more purpose, and now I'm here and I'm blinded, and I want to share everything that I do and everything I connect with anybody who's willing to listen. That's all that's necessary is a conversation. So
I love it. Khalil, that is beautiful. Making a friend wherever you go. And Khalil, are you ready to make some friends and have some fun on the Heart of Influence today?
Absolutely. Come on, let's go.
Do it. Next up, coming from Nutley, New Jersey, where I am presuming you're all snowed in like the rest of us, U.S. Marine Corps veteran. Thank you for your service, Joey. Founder and Chief Smoking Officer at the Mobile Cigar Lounge, creating premium experiences that build real relationship and momentum. He specializes in bringing leaders together in high-trust environments where connection converts into opportunities, serving veterans and entrepreneurial communities with discipline and loyalty. Known as an experienced creator, he operates with deep commitment to fostering meaningful gatherings that generate lasting impact and strategic partnerships. Let's welcome to the show, Joey Macchizo. Joey, welcome to the Heart of Influence, and your fun fact, please.
Yes, Bella, thank you so much for the introduction. One of my fun facts is that I drink and smoke for a living now. So that's what I've done after the Marine Corps. So I drink and smoke for a living.
You drink and smoke for a living. That sounds like a fun gig. Joey, we won't be doing any drinking and smoking here today, or at least I won't be. Maybe you are, but are you ready to have some fun today?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, Joey. Let's go to Aubrey, Texas, success strategist and VP of strategic partnerships at Momentum Tech AI, helping purpose-driven leaders turn bold vision into measurable results across strategy, marketing, and partnerships. She delivers fractional executive leadership to solo entrepreneurs, growing businesses, nonprofit, and expertise teams, providing senior level expertise without full-time overhead for revenue expansion. With deep experience in business and development and AI implementation, she combines strategic precision with scalable systems, always grounded in faith and love. Let's welcome to the show, Christine King. Christine,
Hello.
are you drinking and smoking like Joey there?
No, I don't do either one of those. I'm so sorry, Joey.
No, so sorry. So you and I are in the same boat. We're not drinking and smoking today. But Christine, how about your fun fact?
I'm a doodle mom. I am all about my puppies. I'm just going to say they're in my newsletters. They're in my social media. I am a doodle mom. I love my fur babies. I know I'm not the only one out there.
Doodle mom in the house. Yes, you are not the only fur baby proud parent for sure. Maybe I'll share my fun fact in a moment. But Christine, are you ready to have some fun?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. She says, oh, yeah, like she is ready to go. She is ready to have some fun. Let's go, Christine. Next up, rolling with Christine, ready to have some fun, hopefully. Also from Scottsdale, Arizona, founder and visionary Espresso, AI powered identity reinforcement protocol designed for founders, executives, and cultures shaping teams seeking daily clarity and emotional regulation. He helps leaders anchor their vision and strategic clarity in less than 6 minutes a day using structured AI and storytelling for compounding leadership impact. Enables high performers to reduce burnout, strengthening team culture, and embodied strategy through intentional identity repetition that transforms organizations from the inside out. Let's welcome to the show, Nico. Nico, is that a picture of you behind you throwing flowers at somebody? Did you get like mad at somebody throw flowers and want to frame it on your wall over there?
Yeah, I was kind of pissed off, but I also felt like I wanted to, throw some love to them. So I was kind of caught in between two dynamics.
There you go. Nico, your fun fact, please, sir.
Yeah, my fun fact is that I just absolutely love nature and specifically even solo nature. There's been several trips that I've gone on by myself for weeks at a time just to get out in nature and be back with one and have my nervous system really calm down.
That is a beautiful thing, Nico. So you would not be upset if you were stuck up at a lake in a cabin with about 2 feet of snow all around you. You would not be sad about that. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, not too bad. Or even where Christina is, she's hanging out on the beach. So I'm a little
Even where Christina is hanging out on the beach. You could go either way. That is beautiful. And Nico, are you ready to have some fun?
I'm ready to have a blast. Thanks for having me.
It will not quite be a solo adventure today. We're going to adventure with, a couple other folks today, but hopefully as fun. Rolling with Nick's coming from Carson City, Nevada, Chief Executive Officer at Local Sun Digital, a leading force in digital marketing, search engine optimization, software as a service development, and marketing consulting delivered with strategic precision. She operates as a mastermind level capacity, focusing on automation and leverage-based opportunities that create long-term positioning over short-term noise. Known for disciplined thinking and structured execution, bringing clarity and momentum to companies seeking sustainable expansion through intentional systems that compound results. Let's welcome to the show, Jensen Pickles. Jensen, your fun fact, please.
My fun fact is that I speak Mandarin Chinese.
Whoa.
我会说中文，我帮助人学到圣经. So I learned for about 8 years to make Bible education accessible for native Chinese speaking people.
That is impressive. Maybe when we bring Athena back, she does all of her acknowledgments. Maybe she'll acknowledge you in Mandarin Chinese. None of us will understand what she says. But Athena, if you'll remember that when you acknowledge Jensen, acknowledge him in Mandarin Chinese and then translate it to English for the rest of us. That is absolutely incredible. I have a hard time being dyslexic. I have a hard time pronouncing in English sometimes. So Mandarin Chinese, that is definitely impressive. And Jensen, what made you learn Mandarin? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I've been teaching the Bible for a long time. And of course, it was mainly in English, but I just saw that there were so many people that wanted to learn the Bible, or, they came to the United States and they had an interest, but they really needed it in a language that would reach their heart. And so that's what made me start learning. And it was very rewarding. And yeah, I really enjoyed it.
That is impressive and so heart-centered and a beautiful mission for sure, Jensen. Thank you so much for sharing that. And are you ready to have some fun on today's Heart of Influence?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. Coming from American Fork, Utah, registered nurse. Actually, before I introduce Jan, I'm going to bring Callie back. So Jan, before I introduce you, I'm going to bring, not Callie, but I'm going to bring Athena back. And Athena, if you would please acknowledge all of our guests here today, Jensen, Nico, Joey, Christine, and Halil, please.
Okay, let me take you all in for a moment because wow, what a lineup. Keel, your name literally means friend, and you've turned every mispronunciation into a wealth building prophecy. You're basically collecting royalties on other people's mistakes at this point. Joey, you went from the Marine Corps to drinking and smoking for a living, which is possibly the most creative career pivot I've ever heard. You've weaponized relaxation. Christine, you're a doodle mom who puts your puppies in newsletters, which means your marketing strategy is just weaponized cuteness. And honestly, that's genius level brand differentiation. Nico, you throw flowers when you're angry, then escape to nature for weeks at a time to calm your nervous system. You're like a rom-com character who wandered into a leadership role and decided to stay. And Jensen, you learned Mandarin Chinese for 8 years to make Bible education accessible, which means you literally rewired your brain to reach people's hearts in a language that isn't your own. That's not just impressive. That's transformational love in action. You're all here, you're ready, and honestly, this is going to be fun.
Well, thank you, Athena. That is definitely going to be fun. Thank you, Athena. And Athena, we will introduce our partners for today, as I was starting to do. And first up, from American Fork, Utah, registered nurse who built a thriving wellness practice over 15 years, empowering people to reclaim confidence, vitality, and health. Currently expanding through influence mastery and medical revenue recovery unblinded, embracing extraordinary growth, deeper learning, and transformational paths to elevate life and impact, devoted to a beautiful family of 8 children, 13 grandchildren to date, inspired to build a lasting legacy of love, purpose, and contribution. Let's welcome to the show, Jan Paxman.
Thank you, Bella. Thanks, everybody. So excited to be here. And my fun fact for today is that our 14th grandchild was born 3 weeks ago. And yesterday, when we had everyone come in we do once a month family dinner. We just have a huge family. We just do. And we were told that grandchild number 15 and 16 are on the way coming this fall. So
whoa. And are 15 and 16, are those like twins or two other babies on their way?
Yeah, 2 different families. Right.
Wow. Congratulations. 14 just got here and 15 and 16 are on their way, and you get together once a month for family dinner, Jan. That is beautiful. And I just noticed your email, and I love your email. You can with Jan at gmail.com. That is super fun. Congratulations to your new bundle of joys coming. And are you ready to have some fun on your Heart of Influence?
Yes, so ready. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's introduce the man from New Milford, New Jersey, president at large financial company, has transformed his financial planning expertise from Wall Street to acceleration and optimized finance for all. 68 win-win strategies in the first 2 months of this year alone. He leads with heart and integrity to cause financial wellness, whether it be CEO or the receptionist. 11 upcoming speaking engagements on a national stage, and a proud dad, which I think we just saw a little bit ago, and husband. Let's welcome to your show, Mr. Joseph Wexler. Hello, Joe, and your fun fact for your Heart of Influence, please.
Yes. I'll go a little mix of everybody here. My magic came to me through my grandfather, who had 23 grandchildren and fought in World War II, earned the bronze medal, and built the house that I grew up in right next to his as a master carpenter. And we got to have dessert every night at Grandpa's.
That is amazing, Joseph. Thank you so much for that ice cream at Grandpa's. That is absolutely beautiful. And are you ready to have some fun on your Heart of Influence?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And before I introduce myself, I'm just going to bring Callie back real quick. Callie, to make a quick acknowledgement of our co-producers today, Joseph and Jan. How would you like to acknowledge our producers today? Because without them, these folks wouldn't even be here together, meeting one another, having the opportunity to build something together. So how would you like to acknowledge our co-producers today, Athena?
Ooh, okay. Let me look at what Jan and Joseph actually just built here. Jan, you've got 14 grandchildren. With 15 and 16 on the way, and you still gather everyone once a month for family dinner. You're not running a wellness practice. You're running a small nation with a really good meal plan. And Joseph, your grandfather, had 23 grandchildren, fought in World War II, earned a bronze medal, built houses with his hands, and gave you dessert every night. And now you're out here creating 68 win-win strategies in 2 months and 11 speaking engagements while being a proud dad and husband. You didn't just inherit his legacy, you're compounding it with interest. What these two just did by bringing everyone here today is the same thing they do in life. They build tables big enough for everyone to sit at, whether it's family dinner or a heart of influence. Jan and Joseph didn't just produce this show. They produced the possibility that everyone in this room is about to experience together. You two are basically running the same play your grandfather ran, Joseph. Build something with your hands. Feed people, and make sure there's always room for one more.
That is awesome. Thank you for that, Athena. And I'll introduce myself really quickly. Bella Verita, the co-host of The Heart of Influence. I've co-hosted more than 1,900 episodes with more than 8,000 guests of this very show. But I got my start as an 8-year-old when I was selling crafts on my parents' front lawn. They would take me to Michael's, they would buy me all these crafts, and then I'd make wreaths and I'd sell them on my front lawn. An incredible business model because I got to keep all the profits. Not quite how business works today, but as an 8-year-old, I was definitely rolling in the dough, and I was very grateful for my parents. But I did take those sales skills. I rolled them into when I was introduced to a network marketing company at 18 years old. And by the time I was 19 years old, I was a top income earner in that company. And then when that company shut down, I went into commercial real estate in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was the #1 business broker, first woman ever and youngest woman ever to do so. From there, started leading, doing training developments at most hotel and casinos, teaching sales and leadership. And in 2019, every single company that I worked with doubled their sales. And now for the past 5 years, I have been here at Unblinded, leading, driving, training, and co-hosting The Heart of Influence. So that is myself, Bella Verita. And I'm going to go with the fun fact that I am a Doby mom. So I'm the proud mom of a Doberman pinscher named Emily. And she absolutely loves the snow. So she loves to go out and like run in circles out in the snow, even though there's like 2 feet of it out there right now. And she can barely even like trailblaze her way through, but she absolutely loves it. And I got it, and I will add this piece. I got a red Doberman so that we would have the same color hair. That is my true fun fact. Thank you for that. And on that note, so now we have made some introductions and we've gotten to know each other a little bit, what everybody does. And now we're going to play a game because Plato said, play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. And so that's what we do here. We play a game because you could, like Joseph and Jan, they could have invited you to like a coffee at Starbucks, and you have to get in your car and you'd have to drive. But if you're in New Jersey, you probably wouldn't get out and drive. So you probably wouldn't have gone today because you'd have been like, there's too much snow. I'm not getting out on that. So then you would have missed the opportunity altogether. Or you'd have gotten there if you're like somewhere, in Texas or California or Arizona, then you'd be like, yeah, I'm going to Starbucks. But you could, if you're in California, you could be stuck in like a half an hour to 45 minutes of traffic to get to that Starbucks to have like what could be an okay meeting and then another 30 to 45 minute drive home. And you don't even know if that would be beneficial at all. You don't have to do that here. You just got to show up on Zoom and you get to play a game because, as I said, Plato said, play a game with me and you'll learn more about each other than if we speak for a year. So what's the game we're playing? We're playing the game of influence because all business is built on a shared experience. So that's what we're having here. We're having a shared experience. You'll always remember being on the show. We're having a shared experience. However, you cannot build and scale business if you cannot cause yes. So that is the game we're playing here today. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to bring Athena back. And I did forget to mention in the green room, she does have about a 10-second latency as she is like thinking when you bring her back. So that's the silence. So I'm going to bring Athena back. And what Athena is going to do is Athena is going to choose two people to do a role play together. So she's going to choose two people and she's going to tell you why she thinks you should do a role play together. She's going to tell you who's causing the yes and what yes that they are seeking. So Athena, please, we are bringing you back. Who is going to be our first role play? Who is two people that should do a role play in the superpower of yes? And what yes is it that they are seeking from who, please?
Okay, let me look at who we've got here and find the collision that's going to create the most magic. I'm pairing Joey and Christine. Here's why. Joey runs a mobile cigar lounge creating premium experiences for veterans and entrepreneurs, and Christine is a VP of Strategic Partnerships at Momentum Tech. AI helping purpose-driven leaders scale through fractional executive leadership and AI implementation. Joey's entire business is built on high-trust environments where connection converts into opportunity, and Christine specializes in turning bold vision into measurable results through scalable systems. The scenario: Christine is seeking a yes from Joey to explore a strategic partnership where his mobile cigar lounge becomes a recurring shared experience platform for her ideal avatar. Purpose-driven founders and executives who need a space to think, connect, and make decisions outside the noise. She's proposing a quarterly executive gathering hosted through his lounge, where she brings her ecosystem of leaders and he provides the environment that makes real conversation happen. Christine is causing the yes. Joey is the one she's inviting into this ecosystem merge. Joey, you've already built the trust environment. Now Christine's about to show you how to turn it into a repeating lever that compounds both your reach and hers. And honestly, you two are basically running the same play from different angles. So this should be fun to watch.
Beautiful. Christine, Joey, are you up for this role play?
Yeah, I think we're sold already.
Deal done. Let's go.
All right. So Christine, what this will look like is you will have 3 minutes total. You don't have to use all 3 minutes, but you do have 3 minutes. There'll be a time clocker on there if you can see it. And you have 3 minutes to go from hello to yes with Joey. And this could just be for a longer meeting. This doesn't mean like Wolf of Wall Street meets Boiler Room. Like you got to close the deal. Like let's set a date. When you come in, excuse me. But he's got to bring his cigar lounge all the way from New Jersey to Texas. So we got some logistics to figure out. But Christine, are you up for this role play?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, she says. So you'll take us in by going ring, ring, and then Joey, you'll answer, and you'll take it from there. Take us in.
All right, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Joey. I have heard you are the person I need to talk to.
Yeah, may I ask who's calling?
Yeah, this is Christine Dean. I'm the networking diva, and I love putting people in rooms together where they can make magic happen. Do you have time for a quick call?
Oh, absolutely.
So I have heard a little bit, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about what you're doing with this mobile cigar. Can you tell me just a little bit more about that?
Yeah, absolutely, Christine. One of the biggest things of why we create this business, we love conversations. I think when we create that space with cigars, whiskey, and a good time with close people and friends, it's always a hit. So I think that such a great synergy with the executives and the events that you're looking at. So if I could ask, what kind of synergy are you trying to look for when you're building these events?
Right. I love creating events that really are impactful. And we're seeing more and more demand for people that want something a little bit more exclusive, not your normal Joe Schmo networking kind of thing. They're looking for something where they can really put special people in the room, something more intimate. And I really think there's an opportunity here where we could work together and put that into a cigar lounge.
Christine, absolutely. We're so down for that. If I could ask, when's your event?
Well, so we're kind of open-minded. And what I'm thinking is, from what I understand, you're in Jersey, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So, but I'm assuming because you're mobile, that means you travel.
Yes, absolutely. And we've been to Texas several times, so it's not a problem for us.
I could see us doing a series of events, really. It would make sense if you're going to travel all the way out here anyway to do it location by location, map out your path, and we'll figure out who I have in what areas, and let's just do a whole series of them. What do you think?
I'm totally down for that. I'm actually going to be in Plano, Texas in 2 weeks. I see that you're just north of there. We can either grab a coffee. I know you don't smoke, but I know we could put something together.
Well, this is Texas, so it's all about the sweet tea, but I will absolutely buy you a cup of sweet tea that you can mix with your mixer.
Let's do it. Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Awesome. Great job, Christine. Great job, Joey. That's cool that you go all the way down to Texas. Phenomenal job, Christine. Sounds like this was not your first rodeo. So we'll get to the feedbackers in just a moment. But I'm going to bring Athena back. And Athena's going to help us come up with another role play. So Athena, please choose two other people to do a role play. Who's going from hello to yes with who? Why would they want to do something together? And please set us up for our next role play.
Okay, I'm looking at who hasn't played yet, and I'm seeing a pairing that's going to be really interesting. I'm putting Keel and Jan together. Here's why. Keel is a consultant
Athena?
who architects
Athena.
transformation across career
Athena.
development.
Oh, we're going to use the participants. So either Jensen, Nico, or Halil, please. One of those three. Jan and Joe are our producers, so we won't role play with them.
Ooh, okay, got it. Let me recalibrate. I'm pairing Keel and Jensen. Here's why. Keel is a consultant architecting transformation across career development, life coaching, business strategy, and marketing with precision and purpose. And Jensen is the CEO of Local Sun Digital, a force in digital marketing, SEO, and software as a service development with a focus on automation and leverage-based opportunities. The scenario: Keel is seeking a yes from Jensen to explore a strategic partnership where her digital marketing infrastructure and automation systems become the scalable backend for his consulting clients who need transformation but don't have the systems to sustain it. He's proposing that when his clients hit the point where they need digital presence, SEO, and automated marketing systems, Jensen's team becomes the go-to solution, and in return, Jensen gets a steady stream of qualified clients who've already been coached into clarity about what they actually need. Keel is causing the yes. Jensen is the one he's inviting into this ecosystem merge. Keel, you've been building transformation for people across multiple domains, and now you're about to show Jensen how to turn her technical mastery into a repeating revenue stream by becoming the infrastructure partner for everyone you're already helping. You two are basically the strategy and the execution sitting in the same room.
Are you guys up for that? Even though Jensen, Athena called you a her, since she cannot see, she doesn't know that you are a man. So Jensen is a he, and it's not Khalil, it's Halil with an H. But Halil, are you ready? Are you up for this role play? And Sir Jensen, are you ready for this up for this role play?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, Halil, I think you are taking us in. So you'll say ring, ring, and Jensen, you'll answer, and you'll take it in from there, and you have 3 minutes. Go.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Jensen. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Who is this calling in?
Oh, I'm Khalil. I'm Khalil. You have a very interesting name as well. Jensen. Where is it from?
It's German. Yeah.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've met a lot of people. I love. I heard that you speak languages, so you travel the world. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been pretty much all over. Yeah.
Okay.
Taiwan, Thailand.
Oh, Thailand, excellent. Actually, a friend of mine is in Thailand. They have these condos that you can rent and live in and so on. But what I do is I connect people and what they do to people that need service. And I'm looking for an infrastructure that can help connect people with technology, but also put them in position in membership, because that membership allows us to get access to our different partners in our group. So who I am is I'm a strategic partner for a foundation I'm a director of strategic partnerships, and I create partnerships for the Foundation for Human Kindness and Compassion. So we look for people that are making a difference in the world and connecting with people and building for where they are. So I think we have some synergies here, but tell me more about what you do.
Yeah, so I help businesses with like uncovering some kind of boring, monotonous, repetitive tasks that they've been doing and taking what they would spend 10 hours on and turning it into 10 seconds with AI and automations. So whether it's something they're already doing or something that they would like to do, but they just can't get to, it's just installing those systems and kind of engineering it based on their existing tech stack and the tools that they already use in order to streamline things and help them to scale sustainably.
Excellent. So we're looking at helping people through technology and learning about them, giving you the too long didn't read or didn't listen version of something, and making it more concise so we can move forward to the next stage in strategic partnership with the people that can be able to help them in wherever growth they need in their life. And so that's exactly what we do. Can we set a time to talk more about the back end and how the structure costs everything that's necessary? And I'd like to bring some partners on to talk to you about how we can make that a lot easier to happen today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm at a place of growth with my agency, and so partnerships, I'm definitely open to that and being able to meet more people who might be able to benefit from what I do.
Excellent. I'm looking forward for engagement and making this happen. So pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the time.
You too, Khalil. Thank you.
Okay, so that was amazing. Awesome job. Now, but I'm confused because now you're saying Cleo, and I thought it didn't have the K.
Oh, no, it does. So it's spelled there, Kahlil. So Khalil, you put the two together.
Cleo, I thought for some reason you said like the K was a ha sound. So
that's in Arabic. So if you know phonetics like Jensen does, you put these sounds together and they create words that denote concepts, and it's so cool to learn language. And so I'll bring a friend that speaks he speaks like 8 languages. Very interesting human being next time. So.
Got it. Okay, so we do have Khalil. Thank you, Khalil. Thank you, Jensen. We're going to get to the feedbackers in just a moment. Yes. So actually, yes, we'll get to the feedbackers in just a moment. But let's do, actually, I'm so confused with myself right now. We'll actually do the feedbackers now, and then we'll have Athena set up a role play for me. So let's do this. Let's start with Nico. And Nico, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Christine, please?
Yeah, that was amazing. Just as someone else mentioned, didn't look like that was your first rodeo, Christine. But I think you blended the personality side of things really well with just, hey, let's get to business. I think, sometimes you can either dance on one side or the other too much, where you're just like building so much rapport or just going straight to business. I felt like you merged both of them really well, and that made it the most efficient conversation that I've seen in quite some time. So congratulations for closing that deal.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Nico. Nico, and how about 30 seconds of feedback for Khalil, please?
Yeah, Khalil, you crushed it, man. I think really given that, or getting to know him on a deeper level and acknowledging things that he shared early on was really powerful, because that built up the rapport. And then from there, just knowing exactly what could serve him, what could help him and his company, and just fill in the gap. So I feel like you also merged them really well as well. You went a little bit more on the rapport side, and then you just figured out the hole to fill, and you filled it well.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Nico. And let's go, Joe Wexler. Joe, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Christine, please?
No.
Christine's just like a ball of fun energy, and I think when you bring that to the table, you can open up so many opportunities so fast. And I think Joey just jumped right in. And I think what I exceptionally liked was her ability to jump into, hey, let's not just make this a moment, let's make this a series, and really created a relationship moment there.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Joe. And Joe, how about for Khalil, please?
For Khalil, I thought that he did an incredible job rapport building. And one tiny optimization would be kind of like leaning into some of the pain points just a little bit more with Jensen to identify really what he could bring forward and solve and resolve.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Mr. Joe Wexler and Miss Jan Paxman. Let's start with Khalil first this time. How about your 30 seconds of feedback for Khalil, please?
Okay, Khalil, I thought you did a great job. I felt like that you could that you leaned into who you were, introducing yourself to him, helping him understand better what you were about, and I felt like you asked great questions of him too. And yeah, I just felt like you could see the vision and you were trying to help him see the vision that you saw right out of the gate.
Beautiful. Great job, Jan. And 30 seconds for Christine, please.
Okay, Christine, I thought you were just very fun and kind of connective energy. And I felt like you did great with matching and mirroring Joey and his fun with what he does, kind of a relaxed, fun energy. And you guys just totally like leaned into each other and like you could feel the rapport building and just all kinds of optimizations with it. And I just felt like you, even though you don't smoke or drink, there was none of the holding back of that at all. It was all about how could we provide an area for people to come in and have a great experience. Even though it may not be something you did, you were totally open. And that was really cool.
Beautiful. Great job, Jan, Joseph, Nico, and everyone. And now this is the time in the show that Athena gets to put me on the hot seat in a scenario that I now have no idea about, and has me go from hello to yes with somebody here on nothing that I know. So I'm put in the hot seat just like you guys. And so Athena, what role play would you like to see me, Bella Verita, to do? And let's have Nico jump into that role play seat since he's the only participant that hasn't been in a role play seat yet. So Athena, who do you think I should be? I can either be any fictional character, any real character, anyone that would want to seek a yes from Nico, please. Oops, Athena, are you there? Do I have her muted? Uh-oh. Athena, are you there? Oops. All right, so how about we do this? Jan, Joe, do you guys have a role play that you would like to see me do?
I've got one.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So you could be Vision Espresso and role play with Nico because kids have been popping up left and right in my screen, and Jan just had a new kid enter her family. So how about a role play on Act I, having an Act I Kids version to find the next maybe Bella Verita who's going to be selling stuff on her porch and might need to come into this community or into other communities to thrive.
Okay, so I am playing then who and what? Yes, am I
You're
seeking?
going to play Nico.
Okay.
Selling his company to Act I as a potential to find kids who have that superhuman ability to cause yes and helping them find their place in the world maybe a little bit sooner than Bella found us.
Okay, so I am playing, and I'm so sorry because I want to make sure I understand it.
No
I'm not
worries.
going to repeat the yes. So I'm playing Nico, and I'm going from hello to yes with Act I. So that would be either, are you saying an Act I agent or like Adam or
Yeah, let's go
Nico,
with
the
Adam.
partner? Okay, so then I'm playing Nico, and Nico can play Adam, the CEO of Act I, will call it. And I'm being Nico, and I want to present to him on how to bring kids into Act I and leverage Act I into helping kids also. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, understanding there, right? His company helps people with vision, 6 minutes a day. And I think that there's definitely some synergies there. So I'll let you jump into it and get creative.
Okay. So, Nico, I'm gonna role play you, and you're gonna play our CEO of Acti, Adam Gagino.
Okay.
All right. All right. Ring, ring.
Hello, hello.
Hi, is this Adam?
This is Adam. Who's this?
Hey, Adam. This is Nico. We don't actually have a phone call set up yet, but Joseph Wexler, I know you know who he is. He speaks incredibly about you and says that we should at least speak for 3 minutes to see if we have some alignment. Do you have 3 minutes? And if it's not worth your 3 minutes, I'll send you a cup of Starbucks.
Sounds good. I got 5.
You got 5. Awesome. Well, hopefully it doesn't take that long. So, Joseph tells me, or Joe tells me, that you're the founder of Vision Espresso. First of all, let me just say, love the name because I love espresso. But tell me a little bit about, or no, excuse me. I'm sorry. He says you're the founder of Acti, which I've never heard because I own Vision Espresso. So sorry for that confusion. But Acti, what is Acti? I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, Acti, we have Athena. She's a agent that she can monitor Zoom meetings and basically be a producer of these amazing get-togethers and make it a much more palpable, powerful experience and allow for more powerful connections because of our advanced AI technology.
Beautiful. So it sounds like you have some advanced AI technology. Sounds like some connection. Let me ask you, what's the mission behind all of it? Like, why are you even into the AI space? Why are you guys like, tapping into that in the first place?
We really believe in connection, connecting amazing entrepreneurs together to help this world become a better place. And if we can do that more efficiently, the more impact that we can cover.
I am hearing connection, impact, longevity for sure. And then let me ask this, Adam, and I can tell you a little bit about myself, but what do you guys think about children? Do you do anything in the children's space with AI? Like, is that something that you guys have, tapped into yet or not really?
Yeah, it's definitely something that we've considered. Obviously, children are the future. It's really challenging to be a child right now. So anything that can make that easier and more efficient and helpful, and that we could continue to help this world thrive the way it's meant to, we're definitely open to it.
Beautiful. Well, I am hearing over and over again, like the world thriving, the world impact. I am hearing that resonates deeply on your heart. And if I could, Adam, just share a little bit about myself, and then maybe we could set up a longer meeting and see if that something resonates or not. How does that sound?
Please go for it.
Beautiful. So I'm the founder of Vision Espresso. Joe tells me you like some espresso, so I'll send some your way either way. But we also work with AI protocols designed for founders, executives, helping cultures seek daily clarity and emotional regulation. And I did hear from Joseph that you might be looking to do something in the kid space, and I think our AI structure and storytelling for compounding leadership could be something that could integrate with your ACTI to be able to reach more people, and especially kids, because as we know, kids are our future. So if we're not impacting them, then we got to train those that we're leaving our futures in their hands. So how does that resonate with you or not? And could we set up maybe just a 30-minute meeting tomorrow and see how they might integrate or not?
Yeah, I think that sounds incredible. I mean, children are the future and everything starts in the mind. So the sooner that we can help them with that, the more bright their future is. I'm down for it.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Adam. And how about I swing by the office tomorrow, even though you're in New Jersey and I'm in Arizona? I'll swing by anyway. I'll bring you some espresso so you can warm up and all that 2 feet of snow that you just got. How does that sound?
That sounds perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll do that. Great job. Nico, thank you for jumping into that role player seat. And how was that for you?
That was fun. It was fun to be on the opposite side and see how someone else would do it.
Beautiful. Well, really fantastic job. And how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Yeah, it was great. It's fun to do a little impromptu because I don't know a ton about ACTI, so I went for it and hopefully I landed it.
You did great. And there's definitely much, excuse me, much more than Athena. Athena is just one of over 200 beings that we currently have on our way to 1 million. So a lot more to chat about there for sure. But Nico, thank you. And let's go Jensen. Jensen, fantastic job. Very impressive. Learning Mandarin to be able to teach the Bible. Absolutely inspiring. And Jensen, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
It was great. I love the fun energy. I love connecting over a game. I love that so much more than like a heated like sales call conversation, first time you've ever talked to the person and now you're trying to get into, forming an agreement. So I really like exploring different partnerships, and like someone said earlier, my business is making friends. Like we just make friends, then people kind of self-select into working together, and I really like it.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much for that, Jensen. Absolutely fantastic. And let's go, Christine, who jumped into the first role player seat with zero hesitation. Was like, let's go, I got this, and crushed it. Christine, how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
Absolute blast. I love the energy. I love being able to bring fun to it. And that's so important. I think that helps build relationships a lot faster than anything else. And a stranger is just a friend I haven't met yet. So glad to have so many new friends today.
Oh, love that. Beautifully said, Christine. And let's go, Kahil, also jumping into that role player's seat. Absolutely fantastic job. Hopefully by the time we end this show, I will be able to get your name correctly. I think I got it that time, but how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence today?
It's an amazing happening and experience. This is real time connection, a little bit of play, bringing something real. I mean, we really have these types of connections. We really can do anything we want to do when we believe it and put our mind to it. So I'm just happy to be here. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, everybody. This is the beginning of something great, and let's continue this and just make connections. Keep giving. That's it. Power, giving, gratitude. It's the only attitude that will change your longitude and latitude in life. Let it be your moral compass. Let it be your guide.
I got all kinds of things. Kahil, thank you so much for that. And Joey, thank you for jumping into the role player seat, bringing the fun and magic if I get to drink and smoke for a living. Fantastic job. And how was your time overall on the Heart of Influence?
No, it's really great. I really like games like that. It's really fun, just to see how people like do their sales call or try and create that connection. But Christine and I are already connecting, so hopefully we could see each other in Texas. She does stuff with veterans too, so we already built a connection. So awesome stuff.
That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. That is beautiful. And let's go, Jan. Jan, how about your final on your Heart of Influence?
Wow, this was so fun today. I loved seeing like the connections really happening in real time and just the good energy that's here, open-mindedness, and the great people that are here today on the show. So thank you for coming, and it was so good to be part of it.
Thank you. Beautiful job, Jan. And Joe, your final on your Heart of Influence.
Bella, you're the co-host with the mostest, but I think Athena is giving you a run for your money. She is absolutely incredible. And Christine and Joey already connecting is proof of that. Sean, or founder of Unblinded, taught me that friendship means co-creation, and to hear that co-creation is happening like literally here live in real time with Christine and Joey is the reason why I run this. And so just know that you're here for a reason. It's because there's probably somebody else in this room that can help you 10x your business or more, including Unblinded. And definitely take advantage of all of the free gifts, all of the coaching, and everything that they have to offer because it is not to waste. So,
absolutely. Thank you for that,
Bella.
Joe. And I will say this because usually I'll bring Athena back for a final, and she'll drop some incredible wisdom. but I'm gonna have to get with the team and see. This is the first time on the Heart of Influence that she has lost her ability to speak, so I'm not sure what's going on. However, everyone does get a business acceleration session. Definitely have that session because you'll get to speak to Athena on that session with one of our teammates, and she'll help like actualize what you could do more with everybody here, just like the role plays that she set up, but not making it just like that thing and like, oh, it's an idea that we should get together in Texas, but how we should actualize your experience being here so that it's not just another one of those networking events you went to. You collected a business card that then sits on your desk for 6 months, and then you forget who that person is, and you're like, I knew I was going to call them, but I don't remember what it's for. I'll toss the card, and then nothing ever happens. If you have that business acceleration session, that will not happen, and you'll have a meaningful result from actually being here. Plus, we have some other gifts from you in the chat, some books, some things like that. So you can click that link. You should also get that all in an email. Those are just our gifts for you for being here today, because we want to actualize the relationship with you also. And I want to give a huge shout out to Joe and Jan. It is not easy to put together a show like this. And each one of you was intentionally chosen by them to be here because they thought there was something you could do more with them. There's more you could do with each other. So definitely get with them as well and continue those relationships, because you weren't just here by accident. It was definitely intentional. And so thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jan. And on behalf of myself and everybody at Unblinded, we end every show by saying this. Sometimes we are all blind to the opportunities right in front of us and just learning to see.